Jade Cargill. Today, we've got a tale that's making waves through the WWE universe. Naomi's cryptic warning to Jade Cargill after a brutal attack on SmackDown. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell, because this is about to get wild. Here's the hook. Naomi blindsided Jade Cargill after her match with Liv Morgan, and then took to X with a message that's got everyone talking. You want to play dirty, Jade Cargill? Fine. But remember, I've survived legends. You're just another name on the list. ##GlowUpCom. What does this mean? Is Naomi gearing up for an all-out war with Cargill? Stick around as we dive deep into this feud, from the attacks to the tweets, and figure out what's coming next. It's Saturday, March 22nd, 2025, at 4:31 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and the wrestling world is still reeling from last night's SmackDown. Jade Cargill, the powerhouse who's been turning heads since her WWE debut, faced Liv Morgan in a highly anticipated match. However, it wasn't Liv who stole the show. It was Naomi who attacked Jade out of nowhere, leaving her down and out. Then Naomi dropped that mysterious tweet, sending shockwaves across the wrestling world. Here at, we're not just reporting the news, we're dissecting it, analyzing every move, and predicting what's coming next. So grab your snacks, hit that like button, and let's dive into this saga. Let's set the scene for last night's chaos. On SmackDown, Jade Cargill stepped into the ring for her first singles match since returning from that brutal backstage attack that sidelined her back in November 2024. Her opponent, Liv Morgan, one half of the women's tag team champions, has been on a tear lately, showing off her agility and unpredictable offense. But this match wasn't just any contest. It was Jade's chance to prove that she's still the unstoppable force she promised to be when she signed with WWE. The bell rang, and Jade came out like a freight train. She hit Liv with a scoop slam that shook the ring, followed by a spinebuster that got the crowd on their feet. Liv, ever the crafty underdog, tried to fight back with a drop kick, but Jade shrugged it off like it was nothing. For the first few minutes, it looked like Jade was going to dominate. She even tossed Liv over the top rope like a rag doll, showing off that raw power that's made her a standout since day one. But Liv Morgan is no slouch. She rolled back in, ducked a clothesline, and nailed Jade with a springboard flatliner that got a 2 count, sending the fans into a frenzy. The match was turning into a classic, back and forth, power versus speed, dominance versus grit. But then, just as Jade was about to finish the job, Naomi's music hit. The iconic glow filled the arena, and the place erupted in a mixture of shock and excitement. Jade dropped Liv and turned her attention to the ramp, expecting Naomi to make her usual entrance. But Naomi didn't come from the ramp. No, she slid in from the crowd side, holding one of the women's tag team championship belts. Before Jade could react, Naomi cracked her across the skull with it. The referee immediately called for the bell, disqualifying Naomi. But she wasn't done. Naomi stomped on Jade's ribs, hitting her with a rear view before standing over her, as the crowd roared in a mix of shock, awe, and confusion. Liv Morgan, ever the opportunist, just smirked and walked off, leaving Naomi to finish her dirty work. Jade lay sprawled out, clutching her head while Naomi grabbed a microphone, stared down the hard cam, and said with icy resolve, "This is my ring," before dropping the mic and walking out, leaving the WWE universe in stunned silence. Couldn't believe what we just witnessed. Naomi had hijacked Jade's big moment, turning what was supposed to be a defining win into a brutal beatdown. But why did she do it? Why now? This moment wasn't just random, it was calculated. Naomi waited until Jade was at her peak, right about to finish off Liv Morgan, and then she snatched it away in a heartbeat. This was more than an attack. It was a power move, a message. You're not safe, not even when you're on top. But Naomi didn't stop there. Hours later, she took to X, posting that cryptic tweet. "You want to play dirty at Jade Cargill? Fine. But remember, I've survived legends. You're just another name on the list. Glow up, calm. Those 13 words hit like a chair shot to the back. Naomi wasn't just talking trash, she was throwing down the gauntlet, and is here to break down every layer of this post. Naomi's tweet is layered, with several key elements that send shockwaves through the WWE universe. First, when Naomi says, "You want to play dirty at Jade Cargill?" Fine, she's not just calling Jade out, she's responding to months of animosity. Jade has been gunning for Naomi ever since her return at Elimination Chamber 2025, where she attacked Naomi and eliminated her from the match. Naomi's saying, "Okay, you want to fight dirty? Let's do it your way. But don't think I'm backing down." The phrase, "I've survived legends," is Naomi flexing her legendary status in WWE. Naomi isn't just a veteran, she's a survivor. She's been in the ring with some of the best to ever do it. Beth Phoenix, Natalya, Michelle McCool, Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch, you name it. She's faced them. She's not just some rookie looking for recognition, she's a force in the WWE Women's Division. Naomi has faced the very best, and she's still standing. This line is Naomi reminding Jade that she's been through the trenches with some of the toughest women in WWE history, and Jade isn't about to scare her. And then there's the chilling statement, "You're just another name on the list." Naomi is reducing Jade to nothing more than an opponent, another box to check off in Naomi's long history of battles. It's a subtle but effective way of putting Jade in her place, reminding her that Naomi isn't impressed by her reputation or her power. This line isn't just a statement, it's psychological warfare. Naomi is trying to rattle Jade's confidence and keep her from believing her own hype. Finally, the hashtag #GlowUpCalm. Naomi's all about the glow, the neon lights, the electric energy, the positive vibe. But the hashtag implies something different. Naomi isn't just playing the same character fans have loved over the years. She's evolving. Glow up implies a transformation. Could Naomi be teasing a darker, more ruthless side? Is she shifting away from the fan-favorite persona and preparing to go full heel? The yellow and black outfit she wore during the SmackDown attack, reminiscent of caution tape, might be a hint. It's a stark contrast to her usual bright, colorful style, suggesting Naomi's ready to embrace a new, more dangerous side. To fully understand the impact of Naomi's tweet, we need to rewind and look at the history of this feud. This isn't a one-night story. It's been brewing for months, and's got the full timeline to break it down. It all started back in November 2024. Jade Cargill was riding high, fresh off a string of dominant wins, when she was found backstage, battered and bruised, laying on a car hood with her ribs injured. It was a vicious attack, and no one knew who did it. Was it Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Bianca Belair? Speculation ran rampant, but the culprit remained a mystery, until 2025. Fast forward to March 2025. At Elimination Chamber, Jade made her dramatic return. She wasn't playing around. She stormed the chamber match and zeroed in on Naomi, slamming her head into the steel pod door twice before Naomi was eliminated from the match. It was clear Jade had a vendetta. She was back, and Naomi was in her sights. But why Naomi? A week later on SmackDown, Naomi stepped into the ring with Bianca Belair. her longtime friend and tag partner. Tension was thick, and as Bianca demanded answers about Jade's attack, Naomi dropped the bombshell. "It was me," Naomi confessed, her voice filled with emotion. "I took her out. She was using you, riding your coattails, and I knew she was going to stab you in the back. I did it for us." The confession stunned everyone, but Bianca didn't buy it. "I didn't ask you to do that," she snapped, walking away and leaving Naomi standing alone in the ring. Before she could process the fallout, Jade rushed the ring and pummeled Naomi, tackling her to the ground and unleashing a brutal assault. This moment was personal. Jade had a score to settle. Since then, the war has escalated. Jade attacked Naomi on the following SmackDown, powerbombing her through the announce table. Naomi retaliated, jumping Jade backstage with a steel chair. Every encounter has been brutal, and last night's SmackDown attack was just the latest chapter. But there's another player in this story, Bianca Belair. Bianca's caught in the middle of all this. She hasn't picked a side yet, but sees her as the wild card who could flip this feud upside down. Bianca was Naomi's longtime friend and tag partner. But Naomi's betrayal and her attacks on Jade have changed everything. Bianca's loyalty is now in question, and her involvement could very well be the deciding factor in this rivalry. Fans are divided. Some are fully backing Naomi, viewing her as the legend she is. Others are rallying behind Jade, believing she's the future of the division and that Naomi's time is up. One fan tweeted, "Naomi's scared Jade's the real deal." Another added, "That tweet's all talk. Jade's gonna bury her." Then there's the fashion angle. Naomi's outfit, yellow and black, like caution tape, has fans buzzing. Some think it's a warning to Jade, while others think it's a callback to the attack in November. Jade's fans are loving her metallic green gear, calling it superhero-level material. Some believe this rivalry is building to a triple threat match at WrestleMania 41, with Bianca as the wild card. Others think Naomi's connection to the bloodline could come into play, adding a whole new layer of intrigue to this feud. Believes this is WrestleMania 41 material. Naomi's cryptic tweet and her attack on SmackDown suggest she's ready to go all out. Jade isn't backing down either. She's got the strength, charisma, and drive to prove she's the future of WWE. Expect fireworks on the next SmackDown. Jade won't let this attack slide. She'll demand a fight, maybe ambush Naomi during a match. Naomi could dodge, play mind games, or even bring backup. Imagine Jimmy Uso or Roman Reigns at ringside. Liv Morgan could also play a factor, as she still holds the Women's Tag Team Championships with Raquel Rodriguez and has no love lost for Jade. This feud is far from over. There's history, there's betrayal, and now there's a cryptic warning that's only amped up the stakes. With WrestleMania just weeks away, we're all waiting to see how this drama unfolds. Will Naomi's number glow up, be her moment? Will Jade silence the doubters and claim her spot at the top? And will Bianca make her move? One thing's for sure, this is a story you won't want to miss.